The Eyvel price is way unreasonably high because I don't wanna do 24x. And I'm gonna pin that shit. All right. Thracia time, though, baby. Thracia time, baby. We're in the prison camp. We need Tina, Safi, who else? So Safi's here, Tina's here. Oh, Tina needs a stamina drink. Time for Weird War. What's Weird War? Weird Warp AI. Oh, gotcha. Alright, so we want Tina, we want Lara. We probably want, I think, Pern, X-Truth. Hey! They're fighting. Them's fighting times. We're not gonna save the prisoners, so it's just about getting warp staffs, right? So Lithis. This game is the biggest hidden gem. I love it so much, but I can't force my friends to play FE4. I mean, you don't have to play FE4 before Thracia, but it helps, right? Like, it definitely helps. Salem is fatigued. Is Linoan? Linoan's not a warper, right? But she can rescue. Alright. 21X is one of the 3 maps in the entire franchise where enemies warp skip you. I know one of the other ones is Mavier and Engage, but what's the third one? (24x). Do they have warp in 24x? I know there's warp tiles, but I didn't think there was warp. Let me double check. Yeah, double check on that. Do we not have any warps left? Did I use all my warps? I can't remember. We have 1 use of warp. Yeah, 1 use of warp, 2 uses of rescue. Okay. Alright, how we gotta arrange this? Tina and Safi gotta be on the same side. Oh, right, Salem is fatigued. So give your warp to Shroof. Alright, I think we need more magic protagonists. Robin and Micaiah are the only two. Corin, technically. Magic Corin is like a thing. Dragonstone. Corin. Yeah, that's it. That's it, just those three. Celica! I knew I was forgetting someone. I was like, I know I'm forgetting someone. But I couldn't think of who. That's a Manakete, though. The Dragonstone uses magic, so that's a magical protagonist. And he gets tomes on promotion in Conquest and Rev. The fort is in terrible danger, and it only seems to be getting worse. We have word that the rebels have already gained control of the gate, sir. I suppose it was only a matter of time until the rebels came to free the prisoners. Well, we're ready for it. If worst comes to worst, go ahead with our last resort. Do I make myself clear? Clear as a vial of pure water, sir. So this is the Imperial prison camp. As I understand it, most of the soldiers captured throughout Thracia are sent here. It's extremely likely that troops captured from our army are in this very camp. Yet, this chance will be squandered if you don't hurry. What do you mean? Have you already forgotten? We've a report that clearly states a battalion of Lopterian mages are en route. Could it be the Welkenrosen? Well, let's not stay and find out. We must make haste to rescue the prisoners. Alright, so Shroof, use our last warp to send Pern over here. Steal. Oh, he can't steal warp? Hold on. Violet's personal class uses magic. Oh, right, Violet is also a magical protagonist. We've had quite a few recently. Does either of Nell or Nil use tomes? I don't think so, but I don't remember because I hate Felsinolog. Who do we have that has good magic and can capture those priests? Do we have someone with, like, high res? You'll lose yours when you're dismounted. I forgot the warp staff was too heavy for Pern to steal. Okay, so you have 4 con. No one loses magic dismounted. I thought the Pegasus Knights did because they get their res from their class. Is that FE3 I'm thinking of? It might be FE3 I'm thinking of. That's FE3. Okay, okay. I was thinking of FE3. Okay, okay. They will lose magic from capturing those guys. Yeah, they have 0 res-based dismounted in FE3. Okay. We have to rearrange the deployment now. Tina's gonna go over here. Prison break time. Yeah, I came in with not as many resources as I want. So I have to do some jank stuff. Alright, Tina, start out. Tina, staff, thief. You have warp. You have warp. Let's steal your warp. I could be switching unit placements this whole time. If you have the translation patch, then yes. It's a QL feature that the translation patch added. Although I personally, oh, nice. Okay, perfect movement start timing. I personally don't like doing it on specifically chapter 19. I think that chapter 19 was designed around you not being able to. Steal the warp. So if you have the translation patch, you can by pressing Y on the map. That's just a QLM mod. Yeah, but it is included with the most recent translation patch. So I think for a lot of them, it's gonna be, yeah. Do reinforcements, actually, let me pull up WOD. FE5, chapter 21X. Prison camp. Soldiers from the stairs on the sides of the map. Okay, so they don't show up in the middle. Mages only show up in the middle starting on turn 3. So let's have Schloof. Oh my god, because she's not dismounted, we can't warp her in there. Fucking hell. Hi, Robert. Hi, Kane. Alright, y'all two go over here. Alright, new plan. Shroof. Warp Leaf in here. No horsies indoors. Yeah, I thought it would auto-dismount her, but it doesn't. Because, like, when you deploy them on an indoor map, it auto-dismounts them. Oh my god, Leaf doesn't have enough con to capture this guy. Why? Oh, the random constitution. Okay. Capture this guy. Rescue. I knew there were random stats. I forgot Constitution was one of the random stats. That's so stupid. All right, Thief. This warp. Okay. So I think that's it for turn 1. We want to steal this blizzard and warp as well. And is there anything in the chests we want? There's a master seal, bolting, and unlock. Well, we get the unlock easy. So chest number 3, we target. Okay, and then get the second unlock. Okay. So we end turn. Oh no, reinforcements! Anyway. So unlock the unlock.
Here we go.
$2.
$2 towards the immortal unit Eyvel.
$2 towards the immortal unit Eyvel. Unlock received. Oh, no Tina Gaming. No Tina Gaming star. Thank you for the $2 donation. Let me go ahead and update. I'm just gonna be so fucking real. I do not think we're hitting 350. But I'll update it. We're at 2 out of 350. I don't think we're hitting it. I intentionally made it fucking stupid to get, right? We will thief the boss. Get his blizzard. We're almost there. Tina having a PRF in the chest is weird. It's also a PRF that random generics in 20 and 24 have. Yeah, it's weird. Alright, now Tina, thief the warp staff. Two is less than 3. Ignore the 50 for now. Yo, that's the positive thinking we like to see here. Emern, Tina, thief staff. Steal a warp, dance, steal a warp, and then we can start getting out of here. Where's the bolting? The bolting's in chest number 2. Okay, so let me grab that. Are we gonna berserk Reinhardt or warp skip? Well, I don't have access to the warp staff or to the berserk staff, so it's warp skip or nothing. All right, time to start getting out of here. I'll go first. Sorry. I mean, I could also just play the map regular. Wouldn't that be a funny prank? The Holy Spirit of Bragi is watching over you, Prince Leaf. Stay strong. I wonder how the people of Thara are faring right now. Looks like I made out of this some here. All right, I'll go ahead. Ladies first. The boss of 22 has Berserk, but Tina is currently fatigued. Oh, I could, you're right. I mean, I've got stamina drinks, right? So we could just do that. Gods above, keep and protect Prince Leaf, please. 40 fatigue! She worked so hard. We stamina drinked her this map. Not but fighting and more fighting. Is this all we ever do? Sorry to duck out like this. Watch your back, okay? Bye, Robert and Kane. It's not enough that Bloom is struggling to hold Connaught against the Azakan rebels. Now Friege has lost this fort as well. What a spectacular family of failures. House Friege is a joke.
I apologize on behalf of my kin.
You're hardly at fault, Ishtar. There's no need for you to apologize. Yet having said that, I can't allow you to join the battle in Connaught yourself. I need you with me.
As you wish, but where are we to go instead?
Militos. Hilda has been pestering me to come.
Mother? Whatever for?
To see the results of her harvest, of course. I must say, she's been quite delighted with governing the city since I gave her the throne.
Mother she's been conducting child hunts.
You know Militos' climate is quite pleasant this time of year. I think it would be an ideal place for two people to spend time together. Yes, that sounds perfect. I'll buy you a dress of fine silk, Ishtar. And what else would go nicely with it? I know just the thing, a ruby tiara. Hilda is already arranging a most splendid banquet for us, I'm sure. Ishtar, you can dress up and take everyone by surprise with your captivating beauty. I'm dearly looking forward to it. Oh, Ishtar. I'm so glad to have you by my side.
Hello, Lord Julius.
Ishtar, that man Reinhardt. I don't want him near us anymore.
Reinhardt? He's watched over me since I was a child. I rely on him every day.
I don't care. I hate the way he looks at you. If I see him, I'll pluck out his eyes myself.
I understand. Forgive me, but I must ask this of you. Let Reinhardt go home, please.
Very well. We'll leave him be. Let us be off. Ishtar, how I love you.
I tried streaming on Thursday, 2 hours playing Hades 2. Streaming is a bit of a challenge. It is draining. You know, obviously, I don't want to fucking, not to be Hassan with the whole, like, actually, streaming is a harder job than, manual labor, and you should feel sorry for me, the billionaire who gets paid to watch YouTube videos. But I do think that sometimes people underestimate the difficulty of maintaining long, energetic streams. Yeah, it's a skill set. It's a different skill set. But it's hard keeping engaged, keeping active, because you're doing something and having to also pay attention to a bunch of people and like entertain strangers and sort of maintain that energy constantly in terms of especially with streaming, because you never know when someone's gonna pop in and you've only got like 30 seconds to make a first impression. If someone catches you in a moment of quiet, they're probably gonna go look for something else, especially if you're smaller and people don't know you or whatnot, or if it's like a new person. Danny hates women. Unless they get paid, it's over. She's being sent to the Revelation Mines. Is this about the Eyvel Fund? Look, I love Eyvel, but I hate 24X. I hate 24X. Leaf's Liberation Army made its way to Munster through the pass, formerly guarded by Fort Dezay. Before them stood the vast river Thracia, the largest river in the Thracian Peninsula. It was this river's water that blessed much of North Thracia with rich, fertile land. Just beyond its rapid waves, the city of Munster waited. We left 2 men behind last chapter. Roberto! Alright. We could warp skip this. It's funnier if we berserk. So Tina, you need another sippy cup. You're gonna get addicted to these. Oh, my supply is full. Okay. Tina, take your sippy cup. We got 3 sippy cups left, we gotta remember. So deploy Tina. Deploy Shroof. Oh, Shroof is fatigued. Deploy Linoan. Deploy, Safi will get fatigued. Deploy, do we have Sarah? Where's Sarah? Sarah. Safi. Mean Bean Machine. Let's go the Flyers. Flyer Route, Flyer Emblem. Salem. Glade. What is next map? 23 is that the one with Sed? Is next map Sed? Next map is Sed, right? Yeah. Okay, so we're warp skipping next map. That should be easy. We only need like 2 warpers. Amalda. Ilios. Asbel. You can also use rescue because Sias joins with a warp. What? But how would rescue help me warp skip? Do you mean rescue Sias? I have plenty of warp staffs. I've got fewer rescue staffs. Where's Trude the dude? Trude the dude. How's our Homer looking? What the fuck? What happened to you, Homer? How are you good now? We like trained him for 1 map and now he's just stupid. 20 oh right, Sage. Sage promo bonuses, right. I fucking forgot. I was like, what the fuck happened? Oh right, Sage. Sage promo bonus moment. Yeah, I forgot. I briefly forgot. Okay. Items. Grab a warp from Tina. Oh, you know what? We're gonna have Mern the Flame Sword. Where is Girly Pop? Matcha Gotcha. Matcha Gotcha, trade for the Flame Sword. You already have a Flame Sword. Alright, give this one to Marita. She can fucking hold on to it. Misha, give a warp to... Because we want all of our warpers to have a warp. Give a warp to Safi. You have a warp. You have a warp. You have warp. 3 warpers should be enough for this map. When the FE preps take longer than the map, Homer Gromered. There's a Flame Sword in 24X. Oh, I could just use a Thief Staff for that. But, I'm not going... Oh, in 24, not 24X. Yeah, I could just use a Thief Staff for that. I mean, then we get one for both Trude and Matcha Gotcha, right? Trude Gaming. Dallison, take the Lightning Sword. And the Rapier. Thracia fans feel so different when you skip 21. The endgame, yeah, it's so different when you skip 21X. Alright, do we have a physic? We actually don't have any physic available. Chad, is there somewhere I can buy physics? I keep forgetting to eat the adept manual with Ilios, because I want adept on him. You get physic in 24. Just one? There's a room with a bunch of praying priests. Me, check. Next map. There's a physic in 23. And the priests, yeah, the priests have it in 24. 24 has everything you need. Kinda, yeah. Is Berserk A rank? Berserk is A, Silence is B, Sleep is C. Okay. Thank you.
You've done plenty, Sias. Quickly, you must be gone from here.
I shall do no such thing. I'll stay by your side until the end count.
If you value me half as much as you claim, be silent and listen. Have you already forgotten how only my only daughter, Maeda, gave her life to protect you from that fiend Manfroy? Surely your lonely childhood in that isolated monastery could not have left your memory so easily. Yet hiding in such a remote place was all I could do to shield you from him. I could scarcely contain my laughter when you finally came of age and appointed a military officer at Manfroy's own suggestion. The fool didn't realize who you were, having lost your trail years prior. Yet his mistake was your gain, and you set to honing your skills as a tactician with a passion that not even I knew you possessed. So obvious was your talent that it only took a decade to rise from a lowly officer to the royal bishop of Helsvelthimer. And for a brief time you were so trusted by Emperor Arvest that Manfroy couldn't dare harm you, and I was able to rest easy. But that sanctuary has come to an end. With the power of Prince Julius behind them, the Lopter Church now wields more influence than the Emperor himself. You bear the brand of Fiala, Sias. Neither Prince Julius nor Princess Julia inherited her mark. That is why Manfroy fears you so. For the sake of Fiala, for the sake of House Velthimer, you must live on to preserve that holy bloodline. That is why you cannot die here. Why you must hide and hone your true strength. More than just my life is at stake here.
The river Thracia. It's stunning how vast it is. Its clean, shimmering waters are surely the blessing of the Earth Mother, Ethinu herself. Indeed, I'm afraid its beauty is lost on me. It's the only river stained red with blood. True, the river has granted this land many blessings, but it also stirs greed in the hearts of men. Countless battles have been fought for control over this river, and now we find ourselves about to fight another. Take heed, my prince. The last king of Leonstra, your grandfather, King Kalf, was slain on this very river. That's right. My lord grandfather met his end on this bridge. At risk of sounding pedantic, King Kalf didn't perish here, but at the Thracian bridge, much further downstream. He fell in battle with the Knights of Konhat, Raedric's men, suddenly turned against the army, shattering their formation. Now bear in mind that the river is notoriously easy to defend, but near impossible to attack. The enemy is likely stationed powerful ballistas here to halt our advance. I expect this battle will be our most difficult yet, Prince Leaf. Steel yourself for what lies ahead. Was Eyvel named after the Earth Mother? Oh, maybe. Unit review time. So this is Reinhardt. He is incredibly strong in, he's incredibly strong in heroes. He has like a holy alt or some shit. He's also strong in Thracia. Look at these skills. Adept, Vantage, Accost, Pavise. He's pretty ridiculously unkillable. And look at these stats. 20 magic, 14 speed, 12 defense. He's like he's awesome. Just awesome possum. Oh, did I forget to give Ensorcel to someone? I think I did. Whoopsie doopsie. Does he actually give his sister support bonuses? Yes! Yes, supports go across party lines. So he will actually give Olwen support, and I think Olwen gives him support, if I remember correctly. I think it's a two-way. He's been power crept a million times, but he was strong 2 years ago. I've never played Heroes, so I wouldn't know. Sorry. I've just heard of the ridiculousness. Units you support can't attack each other. That's why Xavier won't counter Leaf. Oh, so Reinhardt will attack Olwen, which means Olwen doesn't support him, right? Is that how that works? Am I understanding correctly? Trude the dude. Go here. Actually, instead of Trude, we should do it someone with Kanto. Reinhardt was busted for ages. Some people like Kempth in Heroes because he rants about how he can never escape people talking about Reinhardt. Reinhardt will not attack Olwen, but Olwen can attack Reinhardt. Oh, okay. Okay. So we're gonna get another warp staff because we don't have enough warp staves. He gives a sword to his sister. Yeah, so the miracle sword isn't really designed to kill him. It's kind of effective, but like, I don't know.
My humble Norin, the liver Thracia sure is white, ain't it? Now look, if you just storm in the front of the Empire, we'll charge before all your troops are done crossing the river. What you ought to do instead is use a warp staff to attack the Imperials from behind. If you don't have one handy, it just so happens I have one here, and I'll be willing to part with it for a measly 35,000 gold. Nah, I'm just kidding. I hate the Empire as much as the next guy, so this staff is yours free of charge. You should have seen the look on your face, though.
Just the long ballista, it doesn't reach him. Okay, goody goody gumdrops. Ensorcel. Ooh, who are we gonna have use the Berserk Staff, actually? Probably Sarah? Thief the Berserk Staff. You're trapped in prison cells and have to make it to Leaf. Oh, okay, I guess Tina can do it. Do we need to ensorcel her, or is Tide enough? I don't remember. You have to have more, right? I guess we'll see. Yeah, okay. So we'll ensorcel Tina. This game shows that a bit of love between him and Ishtar. That's why Julius wants to kill him if he sees Ishtar. Who, Reinhardt? It's like kind of implied in the previous cutscene, but just like very slightly implied. I thought Reinhardt never loved her in that way. I mean, it's possible. I don't think it's like guaranteed any specific direction or whatnot. Angry Reinhardt. He's going full angry mode now. I read it more as Loptis feels like Reinhardt might be a future due to Ishtar trusting him. Yeah, I think that's also a valid read. That's sort of where I lean towards. But mostly because I don't really look for more romantic things than are already in here, right? This must be fate. Forgive me. So yeah, in this game, if a red enemy is berserked, all the other red enemies will view them as a blue unit. So now he's gonna enemy phase everyone. Reinhardt said going traitor is fate confirmed. Fire Emblem, Fates! Vantage Dire Thunder sweeping the entire enemy squad. Pavise! The Pavise! Double Pavise! Double Pavise! Oh my fucking god. Dum ba-da-dum. Only good use of red unit Pavise. Yeah, it means he gets to vantage sweep more people. Ba-da-da, bum, ba-da-dum. The ballista's the only thing activating a cost into speed. Oh, right, because Reinhardt's weighed down by the fucking Dire Thunder, so the Accost Ballista thing actually fucks him over. He's an interesting character and a fun gameplay element. I don't think he's in the game long enough to be interesting personally, but, you know, he's cool. I love Berserk Staffs in Super Thracia. gets mentioned a few times, but he's kind of just like mentioned as like the generically noble. Like it's the problem I have with Camus, right? Where noble guy, okay, but why are you working for Satan then if you're so noble? And the answer is pretty unsatisfying too. Like it's kind of implied. Silencing Ilios! The woke left has silenced Ilios. Sleeping Machagacha! The woke left has put her to sleep. Could he die to the ballistae? No, because he only gets accosted once. He dies to Blizzard, though. Well, basically, he's sleeping now. Time to eep. Time to eep, Reinhardt. Okay, so now... Safi? Okay, Sarah? Is Eyvel our best boss killer right now? Probably? With, like, Graph? You don't have warp on you. I forgot to give her a warp staff. Okay. Because Reinhardt will sleep forever now. So, I think what we do is Safi, or Tina, Warp. How many Himmerns do we have left? We have 2 Himmerns. Okay, so let's Himmern, Graph Caliber. Tina, Warp, Eyvel over here. So did we just berserk Reinhardt for funsies? The boss isn't dead yet? He got rid of the entire squad. Like, it was also funny, but he did get rid of the entire squad. It helped a bit. Then we dance for Tina, steal the blizzard. And we'll use our last thief staffs to steal the 24 flame sword. But now, now the boss can't put Eyvel to sleep. So he put Reinhardt to sleep. That's it. Now, collapse the bridge. Tell the Gellenbritter to charge. The enemy has finally gotten close enough. In the name of the Gellenbritter, don't let them take one more step towards the castle. Sleep talking to his dead men. Blizzard has a sleep effect? Yes. In this game, Blizzard puts you to sleep. Holy shit, wait. Is Eyvel in trouble? I don't think so. I think it's fine. The Chapter 24 Flame Sword is on Galzus. Oh, really? Okay. Never mind then. I thought he just started with Master Weapons. But yeah, Blizzard puts you to sleep, which is how you sleep high magic people. Like, that's why Reinhardt was able to get put to sleep. Graph Caliber U. You shall go no further. Oh, wait, fuck. Hold on. Why didn't Sias leave? Why didn't Sias leave there? I thought Sias left if you crossed the river. Maybe not? Who do we kill the boss? How do we kill the boss now? Does Sias need to leave? Yeah, because he's standing in the way. You need to move within the 9-tile box he's centered on. Oh, okay. Alright, well, first things first, we gotta get Eyvel out of the Iron Ballista range. Or we can kill the Iron Ballista. We could warp Homer over there. Yeah, let's warp Homer over there. Homer can probably kill the Iron Ballista. There's 2 event zones. One has the bridge and one is Sias. I thought that was the same. I misunderstood. I misremembered. Okay, so we light tome you. I don't think I've fought Cohen in a single run of Thracia. Oh, do you usually berserk Reinhardt into killing Cohen? I mean, we berserked Reinhardt, but he didn't kill Cohen. He just got put to sleep by Blizzard. I thief staff the Master Lance and then capture him with a mounted unit. Wait, that's so smart! I could have gotten that Blizzard for free if I thief staffed the Master Lance instead. Can we capture Reinhardt? 15 con, we could just capture him. It's entirely pointless because we don't, like, it's entirely pointless because we don't have a Olwen anymore. We don't have an Olwen anymore. Where's Linoan? Rescue Homer back. Well, fuck it. Let's thief staff Cohen's Master Lance and then beat him up with Eyvel. This is the map where you can farm killing edges. Is that the, like you box in a guy near the shop, right? Okay, we'll just wind tome you to death. You shall go no further. Can't have shit in Thracia. What's Eyvel's wind rank? We could get him to Blizzard, just like grind. B? Yeah, let's get him to Blizzard. Let's get him to Blizzard. $57 extra avoid from the avoid stars. Leadership star moment. Heal you up. I didn't say anything about the Master Lance until after you used the first thief staff because I didn't want a backseat. Yeah, no, thank you. I literally never even thought of that strategy. See, Thracia's got so many stupid strategies you can do like that. It's actually pretty funny. Gods above, the enemy has advanced this far. Sias, you must flee now. No, Count, come what may, I'll stay by your side. Still your tongue. Just do as I say, the battle is not lost. Wait, please, I must! And then he forcibly warps Sias to safety. I wish he joined with his 10 leadership stars. That'd be hilarious and not even broken compared to Sed and Galzus. I think it would actually make him even to Sed. Better than Galzus, but that's because, you know, Galzus... I think Galzus is still good. I think at the moment, Galzus is better than Sias. We still gain rank off of that, right? Yeah, we're at 27 now. Okay, perfect. We just grind this rank then. Sias got sent to the other side of the world. Okay, maybe we won't grind the rank. Maybe we're gonna kill him. Oh, physic! Physic! It's funny that Kaga did that in back-to-back maps. Grind on Reinhardt? Oh, we could grind on Reinhardt. We did just break the wind book, though. Because I didn't think ahead. Blizzard being wind magic throws me off because my inner Pokemon fan is used to associate Blizzard with ice. The Empire is undefeatable. Ugh. It would be nice to get a second Blizzard user, right? In addition to Sed. Maybe we can grind next map. Tiny Tina's warp time now. If there was ice magic, Blizzard would make sense for it, but honestly, I think it's fine as a wind tome. You know, all the storms are wind tomes, like tornado, hurricane, that sort of stuff. Highest light rank I've ever seen on a non-Sias High Priest is D. Yeah. We've made it this far across the river at last. A river stained red with blood. Now I understand what you mean by that. Somehow I can feel that taint upon the river. Blood that has been spilled can never be returned. Wise men accept this, and see to it that blood is only spilled for a worthy cause. For example, it's a funny meme to make Reinhardt kill all of his friends. Enough of my ruminations. Come along, Prince Leaf, we must hire a monster. Leaving the troubled waters of the River Thracia behind him, Leif approached Raedric's stronghold, Castle Munster. There, emboldened by news of Leif's victory, the citizens seized the opportunity to flee. However, they were caught in the crossfire of two forces, the Magi, led by Sed, who were trying to defend civilians, and the Knights of Munster, who were determined to stop them. The region had become a war zone, and the fighting grew worse every day. Oh, I forgot to get the rescue staff. It's fine. Alright, so we need a warper. What is the zone for chapter 23? Okay, so Sias can trigger it. Which means we can kind of just get away with deploying whoever we want. I think the leadership star squad is obviously a good place to start. Where's Finn? Does Dean has a leadership star, right? No, just vigor stars. The zone is one tile right or down from Sias. I've got the map pulled up. It's one tile down from him. I only found out this year that the children on this map actually do something. Don't they give you a master seal or something? Oh no, that's the other chapter. This song. This is a good song. What do the children do? I can't find it in the guide. I've got the map pulled up. Sias only joins if they're alive. Oh, okay. Sir said, Raedric has found our last safe house. There's nowhere for us to shelter the children now. Blast. Would that I could escort them out of here myself. That would leave our rebellion without a leader. There just isn't anyone up to the task of getting children to safety on their own. I could carry out that duty if you'd allow it. Who goes there? Who in blazes are you? A simple traveler, nothing more. I heard about the fighting that had broken out here. If you wish to spirit the children away from this foul place, perhaps I could help. Or are you unwilling to trust me? I sense your heart is enveloped in a gentle wind. You don't seem to mean us harm. Just who exactly are you? You wear the robes of royal priesthood. We haven't time for me to explain my life story, I'm afraid. But I give you my word that I lead the children to safety. You can either trust me or not. Choose now. Very well. I have little alternative but to believe you. One more thing. When you flee with the children, please make sure this sword escapes the city as well. A sword? I'll gladly smuggle it out of Munster, of course. But do you realize what this weapon is? It's Bragi's blade. I heard it was being kept to Castle Munster under heavy guard. It was, but I saw to that. You see, Raedric is protected by an enchantment on his own blade, the Loctirian Fang. Bragi's blade is the only thing that can breach his foul magic. That and the skill Luna, which Galzus has. I see. So, what would you have me do with it? The blade can be wielded by a swordsman of holy blood. Rebel leader Prince Leaf is marching this liberation army here as we speak. He can use it. I want you to deliver it to him. I understand. I'll see that it reaches his hands. You have my gratitude. Oh, Sir Priest, you must give me your name at least. Forgive my rudeness. I'm Sias of House Velthmer.
What? Those peasants dare flee to Munster? Dare to flee Munster?
I'm afraid so, sire. It seems the Magi have been sheltering children. They're making a run for it now.
That's unacceptable. Those cattle are only bargaining chips we have to get the Empire to overlook this mess. Fine. Cut them down in the street. Slay every last brat. Let's show every damn peasant in Munster what the price of fleeing is.
Leave it to me, my lord.
You called Lord Raedric?
Alfand, I want you to take command of the castle gates. Guard them with your life. I hear Leonstra's stray mutt is marching on Munster. The Magi have already breached the castle once. They must not be allowed to seize control of the gates as well.
Of course, sire. We'll take every measure to secure the city. We've reached Munster at last. It appears the fighting between the Magi and the Knights of Munster has broken out in the streets. Things have escalated since last we were here. The Knights seem weaker than before, but they're still a force to be reckoned with. Without Magi's aid, I fear seizing Munster will be nigh impossible. Oh, what's this? Look, there's movement around the city. Whole groups of children are fleeing Munster. What? There's no time to lose. Let's move. Why is the random mini-boss so high? Woohoo! Which one? Alpha Rat? Or Faden? They're both just like generic. They're both just like generics. What manner of heathen are you? I am Set of the Magi. We've taken control of the city, save for one wing of the castle. Surrender now and I'll spare your life.
Oh, how droll. But I won't fall for such an obvious bluff.
They're both on the same tile, you can see. Green unit under red unit. Bye, Alpha Rad. Should have accepted the Forsetti sponsorship. Unit review? Yeah, I wanted to wait until we had both Set and Sias to compare them to each other. Because they are mutually exclusive. But, now we get to witness the power of Forsetti Spaghetti. Three reviews on this map? Who's the third one? It's just Set and Sias. I think you're thinking of Galzus. Galzus is next map. Archetype moment. Yeah, they're the old Aaron versus Samson. Just in case you missed 4X. Witness the power of Forsetti Spaghetti. The Penta-Axe General? I'm not unit reviewing a random red unit. I did it for Reinhardt as a joke. I'm not inserting all these random reviews though. It's funny on CC. I don't want it to be like a thing on my regular unit reviews. I was joking. See, I couldn't tell. I'm sorry. Oh my god, Sias, don't fucking die to the ballistas. 56, come on, dodge. I can't fight with these wounds. I'll retreat somewhere safer. We just gotta burn the RNs. Reveal the 6 children. This is why I mentioned rescuing Sias. Yeah, unfortunately, I accidentally, didn't get the rescue staff. That's where the wind tomes went. Wait, where's my warper? Oh, Salem's my warper, right? You can't beat Raedric, you fools! Turn back while you can! He's got the Lobster Church on his side, and they even gave him a relic of theirs, the Lopterian Fang. As long as he's holding that thing, he can't be defeated. Its magic stops him from being hurt by anything. But supposedly there's another blade being kept in the castle that could break through the Lopterian Fang's power. Emphasis on was! It was stolen from the castle in all this chaos. That dark magic is some terrifying stuff. Apparently, it can turn living flesh to stone. From what I hear, though, some Lopterians in the castle are keeping something handy that can turn petrified folk back to normal. Have to be some real powerful magical artifact, I'd wager, like a staff or some such. Oh, are those the houses that actually have items in them? Lopterian Fang lets him evolve at nighttime. Alright, we get to see Alpha Rad get unsubscribed from a second time. Bye-bye! That's literally what happens to YouTubers when you click the unsubscribe button. They get fucking blasted with Forsetti. It's very unfun. I hate it when it happens. That's why you should subscribe and never unsubscribe. Night-night, Dagdar. There's a vulnerary of physic and a pure water. Yeah. We're short on physics, unfortunately. And I could use physic for the final map, but I don't know. I think I'm just gonna fucking, you know, capture the castle. What is your res stat? Thracia doesn't have res, so neither do I. Only magic, baby. Only magic. Only B-Route ever gives you a hint as to who's supposed to use the Kia staff. Yeah, it's just one of those Thracia things. Hashtag just Thracia things. Oh hey, I found my reading light. I was looking for this the other day. I must have been using it up here and then dropped it on the floor because I was reading while tired. I'm reading Dune now. It's very good. I stay up too late reading it. B-Route supremacy. Dodge! Dodge! Come on, come the fuck on. You can dodge a 60. You can dodge a 54. You can dodge a 54. 56. Holy shit, Sias, why do you suck so much? I'm just gonna use my... I have 2 save states per map. I'll just use one here to save us some fucking time. Oh my god, they put Dean to sleep. Also, Sias got fucking captured. Goodbye, the warp staff. Lol. But why the fuck they put Dean to sleep? Shouldn't they put Xavier to sleep? We're supposed to think this unit is comparable to Sed. Some people cope so hard on an extra 3% hit and avoid. It's unreal. Does Dean have more HP than Xavier? Dean has more HP than Xavier. That's stupid. Xavier moment. Oh my fucking god. Alright, we gotta deploy some high HP bullshit, people. Matcha Gacha has 43. How is Matcha Gacha one of my highest HP units? Actually kind of ridiculous. Hang on, I have to go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. The power of the fans giving Machu a favoritism. Matcha Gacha, baby. Alright, I had another thought. Do I have a sleep staff? Only one use. Damn it, Tina's fatigued. Because I was gonna thief a ballista, sleep staff a ballista, hoping that would work or something. Deploy Marty. Does Marty have more HP than Dean? No. Let's try this. We just have to get the RNG right. We'll use our save states for it. Why didn't he? Oh my god! I thought I hit mount. I thought I hit mount. Marty Supreme. He is Marty Supreme. He is Marty Supreme. Good movie alert. I mean, I'm biased because Marty Supreme is basically just Uncut Gems 2, and Uncut Gems is phenomenal. Is it biased when you like a movie because it's good? Let's silence this guy, so only one sleep goes off, and it'll go for Dagdar. And we just need to dodge these ballistas, so let's use our first save state here. Quality slop, you only like it because it's good? Everything is slop if you try hard enough. Alright, Sias, it's up to you, baby. You were made for this shit. By the way, Sias does not benefit from leadership stars on this map. So, like... Oh my god. His leadership stars don't help you on this map, and he doesn't benefit from them. That a boy! One more! One more! One more dodge! One more dodge! So now he's gonna get captured, right? Yo! He's a gamer! One more, you say? Fruits and vegetables are health slop? Witness the fury of the Knights of Munster, you damned rebels. Bye, Faden. But I was supposed to. Is said wasting for SETI uses? We've got more than enough, it's fine. I like that one kid who just stood still because of green unit move orders. Look at that! Sias combat! Oh shit! No, he's gonna get stats and it'll fuck up the unit review! He only got speed. I think that's probably a good indicator of his growth moments. So unit review. Sias. Aside from the 13 speed, these are his bases. He has 12 speed as a base. His growths are pretty meh, but like who cares because it's the end of the game. Growths don't matter at this point. Sias is basically what if Sleuth had 2 authority stars. Sorry, 3 authority stars. It's 2 over Sed. Sias would be fine if he wasn't mutually exclusive with a unit who is just strictly better than him in almost every way. The only thing Sias has over Sed is 3 Vigor stars as compared to Sed's 1. Or not Vigor, authority stars compared to 1. So that means, because he has 5 on this map, but these 5 don't actually help you. He only has 3 if you actually recruit him, right? 3 authority stars. So he only gives 6 more hit and avoid as compared to Sed when deployed. And then he's a warper, right? Warp is good. It's never bad to have more warpers, but you know who also is a warper? Mr. Forsetti Spaghetti over there. So Sias is just kind of like, what if Sleuth had 3 authority stars? Because his combat is abysmal. He can only use light, and like he gets weighed down. His speed is already bad. It's 12 speed. Is there a story reason why they're mutually exclusive? No, just the power of Christmas. Christmas Gotos. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate for him. He's at least free in this one map, but like, the choice is fairly obvious. You either take the guy who can warp and gives you +9 hit and avoid, or you take the guy who can warp, gives you +3 hit and avoid, and is one of the best combat units in the game. And on that topic, we should talk about Sed, because the main selling point is Forsetti. The extra speed and skill it gives basically guarantees you kill everything with it, but Sed also just has good combat stats. 16 speed and wind access means he can kill most things with just wind anyway. Forsetti giving him +20 speed means he doubles everyone with it, and he dodges a bunch as well. He's a warper, of course. A-rank wind also means he gets to use Blizzard, which is basically a 10 range sleep staff that doesn't care about enemy magic. Late game Asbel, I think he's more than just late game Asbel. Like, because we have Asbel, we have a trained up Asbel. If he was just trained up Asbel, then you'd be like, okay, you know, I can see the argument for Sias, because Sias has 3 authority stars, whereas Sed only has 1. The A rank in wind and having a PRF that, like, the amount Forsetti is better than Graph Caliber is kind of indescribable. It's ridiculous. He can use Nosferatu and double the 0 AS enemies that Sias can't. Right, because he gets light magic too. Like, he has light magic if you want to do light magic. A staves are OP in this game. True. Like, the floor for Sed is he rewarps in somewhere and kills a bunch of stuff. The ceiling is he can use Warp, he can use Blizzard, he can use everything your heart desires. He's kind of ridiculous. Also, 8 move. I believe he and Sias both have personal points of move. Nope. Just said. Sed has a personal point of move, Sias doesn't, because fuck this guy. It's so unfortunate. It's so unfortunate. I'm pretty sure the only tomes in the entire game that aren't personal that he can't use are Bolting and Thoron. Yeah, and like you have Ilios for Bolting, or Olwen if you trained her up. A priest? You're the one that led the children to safety? Indeed. I did so on behalf of Sir Sed and the Magi. Thank you for taking us in. Think nothing of it. If anything, you deserve all the thanks for seeing the children out of the city. Leave the rest of the fighting to us. You should get somewhere safe, Father. Now that you take a look at you, you're Prince Leaf, right? That I am. How did you know? There's no time. Listen closely. You must take this sword with you, and keep it close in hand. This is Bragi's blade. You'll need it if you're to defeat Raedric. Bragi's blade? You're giving this to me? Make no mistake, Sir Zed wanted you to have this. I gave him a word that I would deliver it to you. It's a sacred blade that can only be wielded by someone of holy blood, but Sir Zed knows little of swordplay himself, you see. A sacred blade. The holy weapon of Bragi himself. Gods themselves must have sent this sword as an act of providence. I'll see that it meets Raedric's neck before long. Thank you for everything, Father. I'm just happy to have played my part. But remember, when the time comes to face Raedric, you must bring that sword with you. It's the only thing that can breach the enchantment which protects him, other than Luna and Galzus, of course. May we meet again, Lord Leaf. So we get the Bragi's blade. I know he's a high priest, but he should have 17 in all staves, fire magic, swords, and staves tactician. I mean, he has Bragi blood. It would be cool if he had some fire magic. Like, what if he was your meteor user, right? Because lol, Miranda. That one kid has given up on life. He's just standing still now. Oh my god. Okay, I warped Leaf to the wrong spot. I thought he could walk through that. I'm just using a rewind. That's save state number 2. I didn't realize that that one tile was unwalk-throughable. Like this one right here. Yeah. It looks like you should be able to walk over there, but you can't. I'm too used to Final Fantasy's corner tiles, where you can walk on them. We gotta make sure to grab all Asias' stuff off him before he leaves us as well. Don't forget to... Yeah, exactly. I was thinking the same thing. 2 brain cells shared between us, I guess. Also, welcome, Javman. How are you? Alright, so Lithis, that's what you're here for. You're here to steal... Aren't you Sir Zed? Prince Leaf. Ha, so you finally arrived. Sorry to have kept you waiting. I never did get a chance to thank you for rescuing me, Prince Zed. Ah, so my secret is out. I see. How did you learn that I'm a prince? Did Karen tell you? She did. If what she said is true, you stayed behind here to protect the people of Munster instead of returning to your native Celeste. I'm sorry I've proven to be such a worthless prince. Everything you've gone through all comes down to my own weakness. I had a chance to liberate the city when I was last there, but all I could do was run. That's unforgivable of me. There's no need to apologize, Prince. It's no fault of yours. My plan was doomed from the start. I had intended to liberate much more of the city and its people, but not even my holy weapon, the Tome of Forseti, could overpower Raedric's Loptirian Fang. Because of my one miscalculation, I lost the lives of the very people I came here to save. I'm to blame for all of this, not you. Even so, I envy you, Prince Zed. The people hail you as a hero. And they're not wrong. You're everything that I'm not. Holy blood runs strong in your veins, and you can wield the very weapon your namesake once used. And I have nothing. I'm a world apart from the likes of you and Seliph. I am no crusader. Prince Leaf, how could you say such a thing? Being a crusader means more than just happening to inherit the right kind of blood. For centuries, Judgro was ruled by the Loptirian Church and its empire. The crusaders are the ones that overthrew that rule. And that's exactly what you've been doing for a whole year now, Prince Leaf. You fought and bled to liberate the people of Thracia. You walked a path that would have broken lesser men. But on you marched, waging your own holy war to free countless souls from the grip of the Empire. Neither Lord Seliph nor I have any right to call ourselves better than you. You're the youngest of us. You spent your childhood being hunted, and you've never stopped fighting. In fact, you've been fighting for longer than any of us. If you're not a Crusader, who the hell is? Take heart, Prince Leaf. Your soul sings with the voice of Nyorin. You've done her legacy proud. Prince said, I don't know how to thank you. I look upon you and see Seliph at the scale of what... look upon you and Lord Seliph, see the scale of what you've accomplished, and see the enormity of your armies. And then I think of my own mistakes and of the people I've failed, and I feel so small and weak. Like a sickly child standing beside giants. Perhaps I am still a child in many ways. Then that would mean I, holy weapon and all, need to be rescued by a child. Do you mean to insult me? No, that's not what... I was only joking, Prince Leaf. Now, this is hardly the time to fool around. Back to the matter at hand. My men and I have Raedric pinned down in the small wing of the castle, with no way for him to escape. Alas, there's a complication. He's using the few remaining children in the castle as hostages. The Magi don't have the manpower to both storm the castle and keep fighting the Knights of Munster in the streets. Prince Leaf, will you lend me your strength and lead the forces into the castle while the Magi keep order in the city? It would be my honor to fight alongside you. I too have a score to settle with Raedric. How fitting it is that this fiend will meet his end at the hands of Prince Leonster. Gods be with you, Prince Leaf. Leaf, you never get fatigued. You're incredible. Alright, before Seti Spaghetti, you... I should have given Leaf a wind tome, but it's fine. We'll waste 2 more durability. We're gonna end the game without breaking Forseti. I guarantee it. There's a game about Xavier and his men, the Knights of Leonster ROM hack. Yeah, it's not finished yet, but I've had my eye on it. It's pretty cool. Oh no, the thief's gonna destroy the city! Oh no, reinforcements! Why does Saya start with the door key? Just in case you don't have enough for endgame. Night night, Dagdar. Sias is the brilliant tactician. He knows that Thracia door keys are important. Ambush spawn that immediately destroys the house. Fucking Kaga moment. That's so fucking evil. It certainly wasn't easy, but the gates of Castle Munster are ours. Prince Leaf, how shall we proceed from here? The Magi can keep order in the streets while we storm the castle. Raedric has fled to inside to make his last stand, and he means to use captive children as hostages. Then we have our work cut out for us. There's something you should be aware of, my prince. I have intelligence stating that Raedric's blade, the Lopterian Fang, is enchanted with the dark magic that shields him from all harm. For to defeat him, we must prepare some kind of countermeasure before we enter the castle. I'm one step ahead of you. I received a sword, Bragi's Blade, from the priest that fled Munster with the children. It's a holy weapon that's every bit the equal of Raedric's blade, and more importantly, it can be breached the magic that's protecting him. That's quite fortuitous for once. Just make absolutely certain you have Bragi's Blade in hand before the next battle, my prince. What will you do now, father? I have nowhere to return to. There's only one thing I can do. I shall go to the Tower of Bragi and play for guidance. Can you tell me nothing more of your circumstances? How exactly did you end up here? I can't say, not now. I see. I don't suppose there's any chance you can stay with us a little longer. We could use your help liberating Munster. I've seen enough battle for one lifetime. I already fear that my heart may have grown too accustomed to warfare. But know that I'll be praying for your good fortune in the Tower of Bragi. Be well, Lord Leaf. Yeah, no idea why Sias leaves. By the time the thief actually spawns, if you weren't there, you probably don't care about it. I mean, I think you might. There's Ballista. Like, you might be taking things slow to try to deal with the Ballista first. I think it's pretty evil, having a thief spawn and immediately destroy the village. Like, I didn't care about it at this point, but it is evil. Having overcome countless obstacles, Leaf finally stood before the gates of Castle Munster. Yeah, it's on turn 3, by the way. Like, so that's pretty quick. Turn 4? Is it turn 4? It's turn 3. Literally turn 3 ambush spawn. So you have 3 turns to get that house, and you don't know you only have 3 turns. Like, that's some bullshit. Better known today as the Fiend's Lair, the castle towered above the city, intimidating the Liberation Army with its sheer size. Once, Leaf had fled these very walls as a mere fugitive, but now he returned as a conqueror. He stood ready to rescue a lost loved one, and in doing so, usher in a new era. How do you seize if you don't want Sed? You have to kill the boss before Sed spawns. LTCs do it. It's turn 3. We found a house worse than the Chapter 8 Hag one. It's not even the turns that I think matters. It's the fact that it literally spawns and kills it. All right, so who are our warpers for this map? We need 2. Salem can be 1. Safi can be 1. We need a Merida Gaming. And then everyone else doesn't fucking matter. Alright, Safi's here. Marida's here. Perfect. I'm actually fine with the Dark Bishop room in this map. The one on the next map, though. Yeah, I mean, I don't find this map to be hard. Raedric, do I hear correctly that you've allowed these rebels to invade the castle?
Your Eminence, if you would grant me more time, see to it that the vermin are wiped out.
Don't promise more than you're capable of. It's obvious to anyone with eyes the rebels have overwhelming advantage. Even for you, this is pathetic. I thought you'd at least be more useful than this, but it seems I overestimated you. I wash my hands of you, Raedric. Our alliance has come to an end.
Wait, Bishop Veld, please. If you abandon me now, I...
Not about begging, are we? Very well. I'll consider this a dead man's last request. I shall spare you a battalion of sorcerers from the esteemed Welkenrossen. For Seti Wind, thank you for the follow. We just recruited you.
Wait, Bishop Veld, if you abandon me now,
We still have time for $348. I certainly fucking hope not. Don't let your guard down, Prince. There aren't many of Raedric's men left, but he's made up the difference by hiring a slew of sellswords. The most dangerous of all is a swordsman by the name of Galzus. Challenging him directly is suicide. Galzus, you say? What should we do about him, then? Our only option is to lure him close enough for me to ambush him with the Tome Forseti. Yet, even I don't know if that'll defeat him. We barely have enough troops to stage such a diversion. Augustus, why did you insist on splitting our army in 3? Divide and conquers. Sort of second group is to rescue the children, and the third will arrest the Lopterian bishops. Their tasks are a race against time, and it was all the more reason to send them in ahead of us. Rescuing children goes without saying, but why bother with the bishops? There's a place of worship in the east wing of the castle, where the Lopterians congregate. The bishops there pose a grave threat to our army, as they wield berserk and sleep staves. I see. So the task of defeating Raedric falls solely to our group, then? Indeed. There won't be time for others to circle back around and rejoin us. We're certainly in for a difficult battle, Prince Leaf. Leave the weaker foes to me. You focus on Raedric. Understood. No matter what it takes, I'll cut him down. The enemy can use any PRFs. That's why there's an unlock guy on this map who unlocks the door in front of the secret shop. Alright, so we will warp Merida to recruit Galzus. BRB, grinding for money. I just gotta be quick. I gotta be quick. Because any second now, someone could donate $348. I set the impossible goal on purpose. Y'all know this shit. It's you, the swordsman that rescued me. I always hoped I'd see you again. What'd you come back here for? You're still just a little girl. Swords ain't toys, you know. Back then, I was possessed by that cursed blade. I had vision of my father. We were separated when I was very young, but I still remember him clearly. He was a towering mountain of a man, strong as an ox, and yet gentle. Galzus the Sellsword, it's you're my father. Ugh. Why aren't you saying anything? Please just answer me. You don't blame me? I'm the one to blame. Those slavers only caught a hold of me because I didn't listen to you. Besides, I wasn't their prisoner for very long. Commander Eyvel rescued me soon after. I have never held a grudge against you, father. I'm sorry. I searched for a long time, but you never turned up. Besides, the man I'm with now, all the blood I got on my hands, I figured it was better if you didn't have anything to do with me wherever you were. Just like that, doesn't matter what's happened since then. We'll always be family. That lady, the swordswoman, who got turned to stone. She's the one who rescued you from the slavers, right? The one who raised you ever since? That's right. Then there's no way I'm leaving her behind. I'm a man of Isaac, and I always replay his debts. I got bad news for you, Galzus. We're leaving her behind. This is Galzus, our third Goto. He is cracked combat unit. 20 strength, 20 speed, A rank in both swords and axes, Astra Luna. 54 HP, 14 defense. His magic is also not terrible, 9 magic. It could be better, but he can equip the flame sword to boost it if you want. It's the Master Sword. Yeah, I mean, he can use the master weapons. He's probably the only master weapon user I like using master weapons on because of Luna and Astra, sort of supplementing things that way. Is his defense better than Xavier's? We can actually check, I'm pretty sure. Nope, Xavier's not deployed. Sorry. But he's just a combat god. Now at this point, like, you've got a number of combat gods, but I think he's still useful because in endgame, there's 6 really tough bosses. So you want 6 combat gods, and like, you've got Sed, you've got Eyvel, you've probably got a couple of people trained up. His 20 skill, master weapons still work. Yeah, his high skill is why I like the master weapons on it. Astra Luna 20 skill, like it's fine. 5 movement stars, by the way. I think, because I've heard people say Galzus is just a combat god, you don't need one, because combat's overrated in Thracia. Did you forget, like, the only map he's on is the map where combat is ridiculous, where you have to fight the super hard Deathlord bosses. I think he's useful on that map. You know, Goto out of 10, but he's good. He's better than Sias, for sure. Because, like, in addition to, yeah, you've got a bunch of combat units, you've also got a bunch of warpers, right? You probably don't have 6 combat units better than Galzus, but you probably have 5 or 6 warpers better than Sias. I'm not gonna say no to a powerful endgame unit. You get so many deploy slots, it's like 18 slots. Galzus can find room. There's no way you don't have room to deploy him. And as a demonstration of his power, this is my favorite thing to do with him, right? The Loptirian Fang is supposed to prevent anyone from dealing damage.
Here we go.
The $1. I watched your grandfather die. I saw your father's castle burn. I outlived him and I'll outlive you. We just need Luna. Astra? Like, look at that! Ugh. This is absurd. How could these children? Bishop Veld, I beg of you. I don't want to die. Help me. What did I just watch? That's not even statistically unlikely. Galzus is more likely to kill the invincible boss with a master axe than to not kill him. Genuinely. Galzus is more likely to kill through the invincibility effect than to fail to kill. Marita 20% support. Yeah, well, it has to be there because you just recruited him. Like, Marita recruits him, so she gets... Like, I'm accounting for the Marita support in the odds because... Update the fund. Oh, right, update the fund. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'm changing the dollar signs to frowny faces because we failed. We fought for every inch, but Castle Munster is ours. The bards will sing of this battle for years to come. But Raedric is already... Is Raedric really dead, Augustus? After the finishing blow was dealt, his body just vanished. Some wicked forces at work here. Of that I have no doubt. The whole castle is enveloped in a foul energy. I suspect it's connected to the secret temple of the Loptir Church, which lies underneath this very castle. Until that vile place is reduced to rubble, we cannot consider Munster truly liberated. A secret temple. So this is the Loptirian stronghold in Thracia. Indeed. The man in charge of the temple is a bishop named Veld, and he's a close friend to the confidant to Manfroy himself. Bishop Veld, what kind of man is he? He leads the parish of Loptirians that infest Thracia with their presence. It is his responsibility to oversee the region's child hunts and to sick Welkerson on any villages who resist. Raedric is little more than Veld's pawn, and according to the prisoners we've rescued since, it was he who turned Lady Eyvel to stone. What? That's unforgivable! This man Veld, he's the spider at the center of it all. Augustus, do you know how to get to the secret temple? I've already determined where the entrance is. But seizing the temple will be no easy task. Bishop Veld has sealed himself inside with a large battalion of sorcerers. Of course, we could just wait until Lord Selif's army arrives, but we risk Veld slipping away in the meantime. The suffering wrought upon Thracia is that man's doing, not Raedric's. We can't risk letting Veld escape justice. Augustus, give the order to storm the temple. History teachers in the future, historians say Raedric died from a guy repeatedly throwing an axe at him. He was a mighty hero so strong that he could obliterate invincible foes. Bow, down, down, down. Rip Eyvel. Yeah, Eyvel dead. Eyvel fucking dead. I'm not playing that fucking nap. Oh, wait, where's the $3? Hold on, I thought I set it to 3. Sorry. There, it's updated and fixed. Let's center it. There we go. $3 Eyvel fund out of 350. We were close, y'all. We were just, you know, not actually close. Okay, we gotta pick our characters. 10 strength, Ocean. What happened to you, my man? Matcha gotcha. Trude the dude. Tina. Laura. Asbel. 8 more. I still didn't use fucking Adept. I still didn't use fucking Adept. I guess you're not adept at using the skill scrolls. Yuck, 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 yuck. Alright, Homer the Bomer. Grab wind from Halvan. Said take rewarp, take warp. Okay, hold on. Let's arrange people first. Who is gonna be in each room? I need to figure out which one the evil Linoan is in. You have 0 AS with Siege Tomes. Can Adept happen with Siege Tomes? No, it cannot. So, said, go over here. Nana. Alright, so Said needs a Blizzard Tome. That side's all set. Zwolf, okay, Zwolf is over here. So where's Dagdar? Dagdar goes here. Zway is over there. Alright, I think you get that. You take these, that's fine. You're good like this. You need a lockpick. Take a warp staff Shroof. Nana needs a door key. Trude the Dude needs a door key. No, Homer needs a door key. Trude the Dude, do we have a... Yeah, okay. We have a Master Sword for Trude the Dude. So you go there. Homer gets a door key. Take Fortify. Okay, so you have... Do you have a door key? Does this squad have a door key? You have a door key. You have a door key, right? You have a door key. You have a lockpick. And you have the unlocks. Okay. Let's try this. Let's see if this works. Rager proved to be even more useless than I thought. Well, if you want something done right, best do it yourself. Veld, explain yourself. Archbishop Manfroy, when did you get here, your eminence? Spare me your sniveling formalities. Why is killing one person, a child, need I remind you, so difficult for you? The Leonster heir has humiliated you at every turn. I'm deeply sorry, your eminence. I'll claim Prince Leaf's head before the day is over, I assure you. See that you do. Otherwise, it'll be your head. Head that hangs from the castle gates. More than just this battle is riding on this boy's death. If he lives, all our efforts to incite war in Thracia and assassinate Prince Quad will be for nothing. I'm amazed the ruse has held this long, frankly. The fools still think Travant was behind it all. I almost pity the Thracians in the depths of their ignorance. Did it ever occur to them that Travant had no way of knowing when Quan's forces would march, or what route they would take? Capitalizing on Travant's ambitions to make the North and South Thracia tear each other apart. Everything has happened exactly as you predicted it would. I'm honored by your words, your eminence. But it's simply given way to a new problem. You understand the Leonster heir, did you not? It would have been best to nip him in the bud and kill him when Castle Leonster first fell, when he was little more than an infant. It is true that Prince Leaf has brought all the rebellious children of North Thracia together in one organized revolt. But if we strike them down now, when they all act as one, and their morale is at its highest, their spirits will be broken. And in my defense, the boy has done us a great service by defeating so many of House Friese's divisions. Without realizing it, he's eliminated one of the few military powers that could have threatened our rule. Besides, while he may be Leonster's heir, he's a mere child without enough holy blood to so much as lift the gay bulk himself. He's posturing rebel who's deluded himself into thinking he's a real prince. He cannot hope to triumph against me.
You make good case for yourself, Veld. Very well. I shall grant you a second chance. As a token of my favor, I bestow upon you 5 of my finest creations, the Dead Lords. I'm most grateful, Your Eminence. Combined with the one I just finished crafting, that makes a total of 6. Now the barrier will be impenetrable. Then I'll leave you to it, Veld. I trust you'll be along shortly to bring me the good news. I won't fail you, Your Eminence. I actually kind of hate that retcon. Like, taking away Trevant's agency is so stupid. Is everyone ready, Augustus? All of our troops understand the plan. Small squads have each been stationed in front of every altar. Let us hope they're capable of defeating the horrors that lurk within. I know they are. Everyone is aware of what's at stake. The seals inside each of the 6 altars have to be broken open to open the way to Veld. It's more complicated than that, my prince. One of our men must stand at the center of each altar to break its seal. Each of the 6 altars must have one of our soldiers standing on the center at once for the barrier to be dispelled. I fear reinforcements will arrive if we take too long to coordinate this. You'll need to prepare yourself to sacrifice some troops if it means getting rid of the barrier more quickly. I understand, but let's hope that won't be necessary. Come on, let's end this. Fucking begging the Fire Emblem fanbase, please be willing to sacrifice some of your own troops. Alright, we brave sword with Trude the Dude. I forgot, we also have to Blizzard with Sed. 43 hit! Alright, we have another chance. Perfect run, fans. No, I'll make sure everyone gets a happy ending. Meanwhile, Aaron versus Samson died for your... You know, you say you love perfect runs, but Aaron versus Samson had to die for your runs to be perfect. Take that, liberals. So she should be asleep now, right? Yeah, Sleepy Pie. Is this a map thing we've heard earlier? I don't remember, actually. Oh shit, the Hell Bishop! No, Dagdar! That could be bad. I guess we'll see. I also forgot to give Safi a warp staff. Perfect run of Effie is a Berwick Saga all tactics and all furniture run. True! Perfect runners. Perfect runners, take notes. There's only one way to be truly perfect. So Dean Kingmaker's the hell guy. Fake Lithis will destroy his ass. Well, no, Fake Lithis, the reason I gave him a bunch of Thunder Tomes is Fake Lithis is programmed to steal.
So the plan was to have Dagdar keep fake Lithus occupied with the stealing Thunder Tomes constantly. Bragi's Blade is effective against armors, by the way. Perfect run of Berwick felt good. I doubt that's for most people. Sorry, but you're not a real perfect run fan unless you perfect run Berwick. I don't make the rules. I just make the rules. Okay, we Master Sword you. Good job, Galzus. Then Machagacha. We've got a lot of low percent misses. It's fine. Fortify. Boo-doo-doo-doo. Good job, Sleuth. You gained 1 HP. OMG, it's endgame time. Heck yes, endgame time. Physic you. Damn, she can't even silence the Hell Bishop. Safi washed as fuck. Time to see if Asbel survives. I believe in him. I believe in the Asbel that believes in you. I don't believe in Dean's survival, though. Damn, Linoan, I'm sorry. Draco is kind of ridiculous. Without Kingmaker, he's definitely a little worse off. Fire Emblem endgame ranking would be cool. Yeah, I mean, I'm planning on doing every game a map tier list for. So maybe after that, I would do an endgame ranking. Should I show Luna or chat the Super Thracia final map for Trauma? The Super Thracia final map, I've seen it. I've seen the 0% LTC. Holy shit, is Leaf gonna fucking die? That would be very sad and unepic. Astra! Luna! He's so fucking good. Look at this shit. Alright, is Dagdar gonna be okay? Doubled by an R. Oh no, that was a cost, not doubled, right? Nice dodge, Pern. Pern lives to fight another day. Galzus, I win. Galzus when the enemy dodges. No, you don't. I'll win eventually. Maybe in the next life I can be something more. Yeah, maybe I'll be a good unit instead of a dancer, which everyone knows notoriously dancer bad, smiley face. Oh, Bovis is gonna fucking... the 99 dodge! Miracle! Miracle! He got a fucking movement star. Oh my god, these bosses are ridiculous. Okay, Tigra's down. Oh my god. Alright, we need to remember to give Safi a warp staff. Olivia is bad. No, not the Olivia slander. I don't understand the Olivia hate. Okay, so you're joking about Olivia bad. Good. Okay, Blizzard you. Olivia's good, and she's not even the worst dancer. That's Tethys. Hey, someone should make a video about that. Okay, okay, there we go. There we go. Canis sleeping. Eeping time. She gives you extra actions, which means playing more Awakening. That's what makes her bad. Okay, it's just Awakening hate, not Olivia hate. I can stand for Awakening hate. I can't stand Olivia hate. She makes every map after Sairi, except Invisible Ties, a one-turn if you rescue chain. So looking at it that way, it's kind of like less Awakening. Fucking 14 hit. Master Sword you? Okay, Helllock Tyrion down. Bovis. The bovine. He starts with the Master Sword equipped. Sarah. Just do your best. That's your best? That's your best? Brave Axe. The best dancer is Azura because she can be a Kinshi Knight. No, not again! Dagdar! Stop doing that! Are you kidding me? I always sleep Bovis. Do we have the sleep staff on anyone? I forget. It might be in the fucking convoy. It's on fucking Nana. First off, does Sloof have the magic for it? 12 magic. 19. Nope. Fuck. Only Tina can do it. So Tiny Tina Gaming. Sleep Bovis. If you'd done 24x, every attack would hit. I hate Draco's Screw Miracle. Yeah, there's some ridiculousness in this, There's some ridiculousness in this. Okay, if we Brave Sword you... How does Broggy Blade Leaf do... $55, 9 AS. I forget, is the Broggy Blade Brave? Gives Miracle. Okay. Let's just do this. Don't forget he has Wrath. Right. Fake Raedric has Wrath. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What are these fucking misses? They keep happening. Oh, wonderful. Okay. This hit rate moment. Astra! Luna! Okay, the movement stars fucking bailed me out. What's Leaf's average con? These guys start with hell equipped? Yes. Alright, I'm gonna use this as my first save state. We get 2 per map. This is number 1. Nice dodge. Kingmaker U. This map has reinforcements until turn 40, right? Yeah. God, fucking Draco. Time to kill zombie Eyvel. What happened to the door keys? I thought chat said Sarah was good against... Oh, never mind. Never mind, she was actually good against this particular physical enemy. Chat was correct. Look, she got fucking one shot by that guy if she didn't dodge, so, you know. 15 health is insane for this point in the game. Sarah's a fragile unit. Not magically, but physically she is, yes. Oh! The fucking crit. Alright, so Draco's gonna kill someone. Oh my god. Oh my god, we need a miracle, we need miracle, we need miracle. Or Raedric go for Trude, the dude. Bye, Dagdar.
I led an awfully strange life, but it was my life.
Bye, Sloof. This side is kind of getting massacred. Whoa, the dodge! Can the Deadlords capture? No boss in this game can capture. No boss in this game knows how to capture. Their AI prevents it. Yes, they can, except for Draco. No, they're bosses, so they cannot. But Zwolf can steal. And that's what I'm hoping is he just steals something. That's why I loaded Thunder Tomes onto Dagdar, but clearly that plan went sideways. Alright, goodbye, goodbye, you're dead. But now Draco has moved off the platform. Warp was stolen! Reinhardt can capture, but I assume you mean throne bosses. Reinhardt cannot capture. I am like, I'll say that with 95% confidence, because Thracia is a weird game. But I know it's not just limited to throne bosses. Reinhardt might just not be considered a boss. But I know it's not just limited to throne bosses. That explains why Lara died in my Iron Man. Good job, Sarah. Bad job, Sarah. Good job, Sarah. Crits double attack before defense, yeah. Bad job, Sarah. Was that Luna? That was not Luna. The way that critical hits work basically makes it so that they pierce defense. Imagine dodging while asleep. Fucking hell! These hit rates. Nana, get over there. Though I missed. I swear to gosh. I swear to gosh, darn it. Do we kill here? 55 minus 16 is not 42. Fuck! You fucking kidding me, Leaf? Stop it! Holy shit! Stop it! It isn't Danny's day today. It sure as shit isn't. Fuck off. Fucking piece of garbage. I'm crashing out right now. I'm crashing out right now. I'm crashing out right now so fucking hard. Menuing affects the RNG. Yeah, I know, but I don't know when the RNG is, so I can't, like, manipulate it. I don't have, like, a script pulled up. Sarah's gonna die this time, by the way. So, you know, there's that. Oh, we didn't get a movement star either. Oh, fuck. Eyvel's dead. Here, Eyvel, go here, assist this group. God, okay. Are you fucking kidding me? Goodbye, Sarah. Eat shit. Fuck off! Oh my god! Goodbye, Dagdar. Eat shit. Doesn't matter, this timeline's resetting because Leaf's gonna fucking die. This map wants you to use all the sleeps because of all the unreliable hit rates. I think this map kind of just wants you to fuck yourself. Like, I don't think there's an intended solution. Kaga kind of doesn't do gameplay stuff. He does story stuff. And the story is these guys are scary. Are you kidding me? The Berserk Blade! Oh, it doesn't matter. Because, yeah, that shit happens. Oh my fucking god. Sacrificial Dean. Oh my god. This map shows the people who say combat isn't needed after Manster lie. No, but you don't understand. Combat units are actually bad in Thracia because they can't use staves. Alright, I'm gonna go to the bathroom while enemy phase plays out. You know, let me know if Leaf dies. The generic armor crit Leaf? Yo, fuck this game. Is this the final map? It is. It is. And I'm just getting repeatedly very unlucky. How unlucky is Leaf? Seems to be as unlucky as me, you know? Seems pretty bad. Okay, dodged. We just need to dodge one more. We have Miracle! We have fucking Miracle, too! Like... Dagdar's dead. It shouldn't be this hard. Dagdar doesn't have Miracle? No, I meant Leaf has Miracle. The Braggy Blade gives Miracle. So, like, Triangle Advantage, Inaccurate Weapon, Miracle, and he's still fucking just can't do shit. Can't do shit about fuck. Alright, so you're the sacrificial lamb to get Draco off of the seal. Miracle doesn't trigger unless you're below 10 HP. You're thinking of Fire Emblem 4. The skill works differently in this game. It triggers for lethal attacks. Alright, True the Dude, champion. Champion behavior there. Berwick Saga has better RNG than this shit. You know, you're not wrong. Zwolf should be easy to kill. He's off the magic floor now. Just use Berserk shenanigans. I think we just gotta send Galzus over for round 2. Master Axe you. Astra Luna, there we go. Okay, gaming. Perfect. Flamesword you. Eight con. 18 con. Okay, so we do have to kill you. Alright, I think we got this now. I think we got this now. Only Eyvel is dangerous? Yes, but I have a plan for Eyvel. I have a plan for Eyvel, an easy plan. Sleep staff? No, no, no. Even easier than that. Even easier. Oh no, Shroof. Fortify was stolen in the movement. Oh my god. Okay. So I'm gonna use this for the second save state. I think we have it in the bag now. And that's one on each tile. So that should open the door. Also, do you need Sleuth? I don't. That's why I said, oh no! Finally got it. Oh, wait. I thought it triggered at the end, not the beginning. Wait, does it trigger at the start of player phase or something? So, well, that's some bullshit. That's some bullshit. Okay. New plan. It's the start of player phase. That's such a dumb... That's so stupid. Fine. Be that way. It's to avoid ambush stone. I think you're giving Kaga too much credit if you think it has a purpose. Oh my fucking god. Eyvel! Stop it! Eyvel's reliving memories of being a dodgy swordmaster. Secretly got her Miracle Plus. I give him credit for being a master of being a flawed human being. I mean, look, I think we should accept that people can be, like, complicated, right? But also, I don't think, like I've said, I think Kaga designs gameplay with story first. I imagine that the player face thing is just a SNES limitation, honestly. Berserking the Berserkers is funny. Yeah, don't they, like, all kill each other because of wrath? Doo-doo-doo-doo. I believe.
Fuck off! Holy shit! Fuck off! That's some bullshit! That's some bullshit!
I don't think this game wants to be beaten. What were the odds of that? What's that crit rate? Hold on. Rewind. What are the odds? What are the odds? Show me the fucking odds. 14% crit, 35 hit. Fuck you. No scroll moment. Fuck you. Like, 35 hit, 14 crit. This is why I sleep Draco. That's not, like, she's not even dangerous at that point. It's just horseshit. Danny's in a meltdown. I am. I'm crashing out. I won't fucking deny it. You've seen the luck I had on this map. Oh my god. This is some goddamn nonsense. That's about a 5% chance. Let's see it happen a second time. Let's see it happen a fucking second time. Cursor dancing. Cursor dancing doesn't change the RNG in this. You gotta menu. Menuing changes the RNG. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god! Oh my god! Fucking hell! What the shit? It happened again! How did it happen again? We burned our ends! We burned our ends! This RNG would be solved by Sias's movement stars. He doesn't change the crit rate! This is one of the playthroughs of all time. Like, my god. I know items and trading burns RNG. I know for a fact that trading burns RNG because we've done it before in this playthrough. And that's how LTCers RNG manipulate as well. So I know for a fact that both the item and trade menus, which we've opened, change the RNG. Then you won't get crit. With my fucking luck today? Rescuing Eyvel was... Are you fucking kidding me? Can someone run the odds? Can someone run the fucking numbers? We got 3 5% in a row. 34 hit, 14 crit. Happened 3 times in a row. Fucking piece of garbage. This, like, she doesn't have, like, a always crit on player phase skill. No, she has Wrath. Fuck around in the settings, fuck around in trading, fuck around everywhere. She somehow has the Tellius Wrath skill. I wouldn't fucking be surprised, honestly. I wouldn't fucking be surprised. Opening the unit. I've already burned RNs is the problem. I've already burned RNs. Multiple times. Like, that's the problem. Is it's not changing it. Or it is changing it, but it's changing it to another RN string that makes me fucking fail again. I just want to be done with this fucking playthrough. Like, I just want to be done. You know what? The sacrifice. Oh wait, fuck! No, he needs to rewarp somewhere else. We need to rewarp here. There, are you gonna fucking behave for me now, Eyvel? $235. So it's worse than that because she also had to trigger Adept, which is a 20% because of her AS. Like, I'm so done right now. If you get 1% hit, I'm losing my goddamn mind. I'm just ready for this fucking playthrough to be over. Has this playthrough changed your thoughts on Thracia? No, it's the same that I've always thought. Really, really fucking cool mechanics, terrible maps. For the most part. You know, Thracia Endgame is one of those, in theory, it could be good, but in practice, it's just a worse version of FE7's. If you want Thracia's Endgame but good, play FE7 instead. It can't be. Have those children broken through the seal? Ugh, Leaf, you heathen. You're an impudent brat standing in the way of the divine. I'll send you to oblivion to meet your parents, but not before you say a century or two decorating my altar as a petrified statue. Who's the Swordmaster? Trude the Dude, man! It's Trude the Dude, man! Trude Man the Dude Man! Watch out for the Silence Mages who have more magic than Sed. I'm pretty sure Sed's just killing everything. FE7 dodges the allegations. I've never said everything about FE7 sucks, just 95% of it. I think it has a good final map, and I really like the characters. But I don't think a good final map excuses everything else sucking balls. $18. Doesn't he have 18? He has 17. FE7 is unironically one of the best written Fire Emblems. Yeah, but you know, don't say that near the average YouTube fan. They'll lose their mind because I found a plot hole. Honestly, there's so many bad faith plot hole takedowns of FE7 inspired by that weird mecha one where he makes all the jokes about like beating children and stuff. But I think the funniest sort of stupid one that I've seen was people saying that it's a plot hole that when Athos warps you from the desert, he doesn't just warp you directly into the enemy stronghold, but instead to a safe location where you walk into the enemy stronghold from. And it's like, yeah, he's not gonna warp you directly into the enemy's stronghold. Like, that's how you get fucking killed. The voice is weird, it actually grosses me out. Yeah, it's referencing Red Letter Media, which they did like a Star Wars review that was like about, it just had a bunch of, it was a review of The Phantom Menace with a bunch of, like, just poor taste jokes about, like, kidnapping women and locking them in the basement or whatever. Because, you know, that misogyny is so funny. Athos could have reloaded. Yo, we got a movement level! Finally, the luck's on my side. I've never watched it. That humor being there is gross. Yeah. It's, it was legendary because it was, like, popular on the internet. Because it came out in a day when, like, to be fair to Red Letter Media, that was very common, gross internet humor, right? I do not know if they still make those jokes or if they've sort of, like, matured since then. So, like, I'm not gonna... It's specific of a time. Yeah, it's one of those things where, like, I don't think that necessarily excuses it, but it does at least give it context, right? A lot of the problems with FE7 story are because of this translation. There are some significant translation errors as well. And that's true, and that's... I don't know how much you want to hold against that, right? Because, like, I think 2x effectiveness is bad, but that's a translation thing, not a inherent to the game thing. So the question is, like, should we... I think at the very least, you can say it has a bad translation, right? Stuff like the... Nurgle's death quote is a big one. Do you give a shit about Perrin dying? I don't care about anyone dying. I just want to see the end credits. After all this, I die a commoner. Alright, I got someone coming over to drop off something. So, I might have to pause the stream and pick it up when she gets here. I'm gonna turn my phone's speaker on so that I don't miss the texts telling me that she's here. Okay, Forsetti Spaghetti you. You dare cross me? Don't you know the power I wield? Let me show you just what a grave mistake you've made. Yes, we made a grave mistake, Veld. Ah, this is my own folly. But this isn't the end. Even if you kill me, Loptus is eternal, and the rebirth of his empire is nigh. I may die here, but you'll struggle and flounder for the rest of your days. Bring us home, Galzus. Even if you kill me, you have to play FE4 for a satisfying ending. A fate I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy. Also, is this the only final map that seeds instead of kill boss in the franchise? I think it is. We won? Is it really over? It is. Breathe easy, my prince. Your long fight against the RNG has come to an end. With your victory today, the Lopterians' influence in North Thracia has been eradicated. At long last, the Thracian people have been liberated from the tyranny of Loptus and his mortal servants. This is all because of your perseverance and strength, my prince. You never gave up. No, Augustus. The people have you to thank as well. Without your guidance, I never would have made it this far. I started this journey knowing nothing, and you taught me how to be a ruler. Thank you, Augustus. As a monarch and as your student, I was truly fortunate to have met you. I'm not sure what to say. I need to tell you something, my prince. I would be a poor teacher if I continued to keep secrets from you. Oh, hold on. Alright, I'm back. Sorry. Where's my headphones at? Uh-oh. This... There we go. It was not by chance that our lives intersected. In fact, I only became a tactician because I was ordered to do so by my benefactor. Truth be told, at the outset I thought liberating North Thracia was an impossible task. But as I spent more time by your side, as I saw how focused you were at freeing your motherland, how earnestly you wanted it, before I knew it, I had genuinely begun to believe in you. I hope you can forgive me for all the times I doubted you. I'll not lie, Augustus, the times when you voiced your skepticism of my abilities did always weigh heavily on my heart. Yet you also taught me how to expand my perspective, to realize the depth of everyone's suffering and sorrow. My upbringing, strange and sheltered as it was, left me lacking in the tools to understand the lives of my subjects. And I still think that I may have even more to learn. I need you, Augustus. I'd be honored if you stayed by my side and continued to teach me. As you wish it, my prince, so it shall be.
Lord Leaf, a message has just arrived from Lord Seliph. Connaught has been seized by his army.
Connaught has already fallen? What of Lord Seliph?
He's alive and well, my lord. Fear not. The message that he rides for Munster as we speak to help us capture the city.
I imagine word has not yet reached him of our victory. He should be in for a most welcome surprise when he arrives. I can hardly believe it. For Lord Seliph to conquer such a formidable fortress as Castle Connaught in a single day. My only regret is that I couldn't kill King Bloom with my own hands.
I sympathize, my lord. But as regions go, you could have ended today with far worse. Remember, North Thracia is now free again. In the streets of Munster, everyone young and old celebrates the victory of the Liberation Army. The people cheer your name, and they shout that Thracia has been liberated by the son of late hero Quan.
Finn, we've been through so many long and painful days, haven't we? But however hard I had it, you had so much worse. You possess more patience and endurance than anyone I've ever known. You've been there for my whole life. Whenever I felt overwhelmed, I knew I could always rely on you. You sacrificed everything to raise me. It's like I spent my whole childhood sitting in your lap. How can I ever repay you?
Lord Leaf. Of the 4 kingdoms of North Thracia, Leonster, Ulster, Connaught, and Munster, none save Leonster have a surviving male heir. Hence, the people want to be united under your rule. No others remain who could take the throne. Lord Leaf, please fulfill their hopes. Be the answer to their prayers. The tragedy of Thracia is that these small kingdoms are doomed to repeat their petty civil wars time and time again. Unify Thracia and build a single, prosperous kingdom, as the land once was in the days of Dane and Norian. Doing so was the dream of your late father, Lord Quan. And if you truly wish to repay me, my lord, that is what I would ask of you as well. I would move the heavens themselves for you, Finn. Of course I'll do as you ask. I've come this far and I won't start running now. I have a duty to protect North Thracia. Unifying all of Thracia will depend on the will of King Trabant, but I'll do everything in my power to make it happen. I know that's not ideal, but would that be enough to repay you, Finn? It's all I could have dreamed of, Lord Leaf.
Lord Leaf? Lenoan. I imagine this must be bittersweet for you. North Thracia has returned to our rightful hands, but Tara remains in Thracia's clutches. You know I'll stop at nothing to recapture the city, so you won't travel with me for a while longer? Of course I will, my Lord Leaf. That's why I'll be playable in the FE4 remake. Hey, how are you? I'm doing well. How are you, Sokno? I won't run away anymore is the engaged quote for his emblem. Oh, that's pretty cool. Now look here, little lady. You've just got to say it right now. But, if you not say it, you'll only regret it. Or are you comfortable staying his cute little sister forever? But Marita! Ugh, you're going in circles. I'm getting impatient. Hey, Leaf! What's the matter, Marita? What is it that got you looking so grim? Go on, Nana, you can do it. Lord Leaf? Oh, Nana, there hasn't been a chance for just the two of us to talk. I want to thank you. You've been a big help to me as anyone, and I wanted to make sure you knew how grateful I am. You give me too much credit. I hardly did anything at all. I think not. You're raised like siblings, and you've always been there for me, Nana. You were always there to support me. You're the only one who supports me back. To comfort me when I needed it. And I wouldn't have fought half as well if I didn't have you to keep my spirits up. When this is all over, I'll go looking for Lachesis, and if I find her, I'll tell her I've fallen in love with your daughter Nana, and I humbly ask for your blessing to wed her. Lord Leaf! I know we have a long way to go before the battle is over, but I hope you'll stay by my side, Nana. Of course I will. I'm honored, Lord Leaf. Prince Leaf, Lord Seliph is here to see you. It seems my reinforcements were unnecessary. I'm relieved to see you safe, Prince Leaf. Lord Seliph, we're only here because you intervened at Leonster. The credit for this victory is yours. No, North Thracia was liberated by you, Prince, with your own strength. I merely played the momentary role, nothing more. All of North Thracia has agreed on uniting under your rule, it seems. If a country that vast and wealthy were to join against the Empire, my Liberation Army would have cause for celebration. Prince Leaf, will you continue to fight alongside me? There's much left to be done, but if we were to join forces, I know we could overcome any challenge in our way. If you would accept it, I would offer you a vow of eternal friendship, to live and die as one, just as our fathers vowed before us. I'm honored to accept your oath. After all we've been through, I think of you less as a cousin and more as an older brother. Nothing could make me happier than the idea of pooling our strength to create a brighter future for everyone. Then let us swear it upon a sword. We may have been born apart, but we shall die as one. As your friend, as your sworn brother, we shall join hands and deliver Judgirl from this evil. I vow it to you. And I vow the same to you. An undying oath. May the stars themselves perish before it is broken. And that's why it's called Sword Upon a Sword, by the way. Thus, Leif's battle, which started in the remote village of Fianna, ended with the liberation of North Thracia, came to a close. Yet, although Leif's battle ended, the war for Judgirl has just begun. In South Thracia, Travant's kingdom has already amassed great power. In Granville Empire, Crown Prince Julius, the Scion of Darkness and Incarnate of Loptus, is alive and well. Now, in the year 777 of Granville calendar, the world stands on the brink of a new era. See, there's the Thracia 777. Play FE4. We literally just did. We played Thracia because we finished FE4. What's next after POR, Cerulean Crescent, and Thracia 776? So we have to finish up the Partners in Time playthrough, but it looks like, based on my patrons' votes, we're gonna be starting FE11 Hard 5 and, TMGC Reverse Recruitment. So those will be the next 2 streams. I can't wait to see how many turns chapter 22 took. It took me 180. I think we did it in like 3 turns, right? I remember watching Jacob's Hard 5 Iron Man. I can't wait to see you tackle it. Yeah, so I'm not gonna Iron Man it, because I've never done Hard 5 before. But like, that's why I want to play it, is because I've never done it before. "22 is the bridge." Yeah. 8 turns. Okay, we 8-turned it. How the fuck did you recruit Xavier with only 37 turns? Skilled gamering. Honestly, I think recruiting Xavier is easier than the final map. Genuinely, I think the final map's harder. Complete military record. E rank! No, I'm not a gamer! Hopefully I can get those books soon. Which books? Don't you know E stands for excellent? True! Ugh. We did it! We did it, SpongeBob! We saved the city! We did it, Leaf! We saved Thracia 777. There's cheese for Xavier. If you don't use sleep, would you rank it harder than Endgame? Yeah, probably. Probably. But does that count as cheese? Like, it's one of the tools in your arsenal. The requirements for getting E rank are kind of low/high. Do you mean it's easy or hard? Cause low as in like low turn counts, or low as in like low requirements? Hard. Got it. You need 220 turns or below. Yeah, we definitely didn't do that. No LTC gaming. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba-da, ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba, ba-ba-ba-da-ba. It's a missable tool. Oh, the sleep sword? Yeah. It is. That's true. Bum bum ba-dum bum. You're forced to lose 25 turns between 20 and 14. Wait, why? Oh, because they're defend maps. Yeah. Your rank increases if you recruit everyone. Yeah, I mean, we did recruit everyone. We just also killed people off, if I recall correctly. Did we miss any recruitments? I don't think we did. Leaves endgame summaries wrong. Yeah, I'm not gonna try to read these out loud because I don't think I'll be fast enough. They scroll pretty fast. Finn, good unit confirmed, 0 L's. I mean, don't I have him? What did I have him on in my tier list? I think I had him in either S tier or the top of A. Let me see if I can pull it up. I should have it here in this video. Yeah, so I've got Finn as the 4th best unit in my current tier list, and I feel like that's about accurate. He's just kind of ridiculous. It wasn't until FE6 that FE became a dating sim. FE4 is a dating sim. Supports have always, I mean not always, but supports have predominantly been a part of Fire Emblem. Like, I don't know, I think if we count 3 houses as a dating sim, then we have to count all older Fire Emblems as dating sims as well. I have a take. Supports are a surprise. Good, unlike people like me who don't like them for some reason. Supports are a surprise. Good, unlike other people like me who don't like them for some reason. What does that mean? I'm sorry, I think my brain power has been exhausted from the RNG. Because I can't parse what that means, Berwick. Elitists suck. I mean, I guess it depends on the definition of elitist, right? I've been called an elitist. I think that more than casual versus elite, the biggest issue is just toxicity within the Fire Emblem fanbase. I think you just gotta be able to accept that there's always gonna be people who play the game differently from you, and that's gotta be okay. Yo, Dagdar, or sorry, Marty also has 0 L's. Marty never takes L's because he never gets fielded. Ohio. We made it to Ohio. The set is the best unit, even though he joins for like 3 maps. There are people who would say that. There's a lot of like anti-availability heads. I've noticed a growing, it comes in waves, but 2026 has had another wave of, like, people who get aggressively anti-availability. And I think, like, you know, it's fine if you want to grade without availability, but a tier list without availability, it loses a lot of the nuance. It often becomes just grading by the numbers, which is a lot less interesting to me. You know, one of the reasons I really like Radiant Dawn tier listing is the availability is whack in that game, right? And so how you rank units, L, Safi, L, how you rank units is, it requires more thought until you get to part 4 and then everyone just kind of is like, oh, you're barely around. Radiant Dawn is an interesting game. 0 W's, 3 L's. Bad unit confirmed. A Radiant Dawn tier list is worth looking at if Leonardo is not in F tier. Yeah, that's one of the more common, like, eye-rolly takes I see is, like, Leonardo F tier. Jill discourse is also always very interesting. A good way to judge a tier list, I think, is by looking to see where Jill is. Safi's the best staffer in all the Fire Emblem. Maybe. Like, Lena exists, but Warp is not as competitive for her, right? Like, there's other Warpers in 1 and 11. Maybe someone in 12? 12's a big staffer game. Silk from Gaiden. I don't think Warp is actually all that strong in Gaiden. I mean, Asterix, it's still Warp, but on a route map, it's a lot less good when you can't just, like, warp to an objective, right? The Again staff should come back. TMGC reverse recruitment coming soon to Danny Doyle near you. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I should return to my comic books. They won't read themselves. I gotta get back to Dune. That's what I'm reading right now. What's everyone reading right now? What are you, books, comics, etc.? What are you reading? Bum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Ba-da-da, da-da-da. I'm reading Press Reset. It's a book about studio closures and how people react to them. That sounds interesting. I'm reading Project Hail Mary. Read that a couple of weeks ago, or probably about a month ago now. Devoured it in like 3 days. One of my favorite books ever now. Have you seen the movie? I have. I also think it's a phenomenal movie. I almost made a video about it. How it's like a great movie, but kind of a bad adaptation. But I feel like I missed the window on that. And then like now there's discourse around the Andy Weir interview that I don't really want to wade into. Because it's just depressing. But I might still make an Ice Rider on it. I don't know. Cause I made the Mario movie video, obviously. I'm logging all the movies I see in theaters and giving sort of like tier listing them for Ice Rider for this year. So that's and I'm working on a project, IMDb's top 100 rated movies. Which is cool. We're not as far in as I would like. I was hoping to finish it this year, but I don't think we will. I didn't read Hail Mary, but I watched the movie and I liked it. I think you probably would like the movie more if you didn't read the book, but I think the book is significantly better than the movie. I also think they did a good job, like, deciding what to cut from the book to an extent. I just don't like the changes they made to 2 out of the 3 main characters. Do you have something planned after Thracia? I do. My patrons have been voting between multiple stream ideas, and it looks like the winner is a tie between... I mean, we have to finish Partners in Time as well, but after that, which we probably only have 1 or 2 more streams of Partners in Time left. After that, let me just make sure it's still the same. Yeah, so right now it's a tie between an FE11 Hard 5 playthrough and a TMGC Reverse Recruitment playthrough, so we'll be doing both. I don't see Hail Mary on your Letterboxd. Yeah, I kind of stopped filling out Letterboxd because Letterboxd is dumb, but maybe I will. I'll pull it up now. I haven't done a Letterboxd for any of the last, like, 15 movies I've seen. Alright. Let me pull up Hail Mary. Oh, there's a lot of religious movies with that title. Not political, by the way. Reviewer log. Obligatory, the book is better comment. But also the movie is damn good. I don't like some of the changes they made, particularly around... don't like some of the changes they made, particularly around Dr. Grace and cutting most of the flashbacks, but I get it. Some stuff had to go. Really too long for audiences. There we go. I made my obligatory "the book is better" comment and my obligatory shade at Andy Weir. But 4.5 stars, I think, is about right for it. Star Sanctuary depends, but Shroob Castle is more than one stream. You think so? I have very limited memory of Thracia, or not Thracia, Partners in Time Endgame. Shroob Castle isn't even the longest final dungeon. That goes to Bowser's Inside Story, depending how you measure Peach's Castle. We do also have, I got a game for free. A developer gave me a copy of their game in exchange for me streaming it, so it's not quite sponsored, but it's like a semi-sponsored stream, I guess, that I gotta do. So I do have that coming down the pipeline, too. And then I'm working on the FF5 video. That's gonna be probably longer than the FF4 video, which was 4 hours long. My media diet looks so small when adults in my life are watching mature shows, which feels like a lot of words with not meaning. I mean, what would you describe as a mature show? I'm rewatching Succession now. Is that a mature show? Like, it's got a very juvenile sense of humor at times, but it's also about business stuff. It's hard to follow if you don't at least have some familiarity with rich assholes, which unfortunately I was raised around. Well, that's not true. They do a good job of onboarding you. It's a good show. You have to be willing to watch something with, like, the shittiest people you've ever seen as the protagonists. And this isn't like a, you know, Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul type thing where, sure, you know, Walter White is a bad person, but he's fighting against worse people for most of the time. The Roy family is consistently worse than the antagonists, right? The current arc I'm in is about them dealing with the backlash for covering up a serial rapist at their company. So you have to be okay with, you know, media about terrible, terrible people. And it doesn't pretend they're good, but, you know. Wonder Woman recently introduced an attractive new villain. Who's that? FF5 is going to be longer than 4. Sounds like it'll talk about gameplay. Yeah, well, so the thing is, if it was just about story, it'd be like a 30-minute video, because the story's not great. But I am incorporating the tier list into the FF5 video. I've got an idea for a different companion video to it than the tier list, and since I'm talking about so much gameplay stuff, then, you know, I'm going to incorporate the tier list in as well. Which is part of what's lengthening it, but honestly, not really. My stomach's acting up. I'm gonna end the stream early because I gotta go to the bathroom. Good night, y'all.